So you just got your G82 M4 and you want to improve the looks without breaking the bank. So today I'm going to show you guys a quick and easy mod that you can do to improve the overall stance. Stay tuned, let's get started. Okay, so as you guys can see today, we're going to be installing some wheel spacers, and these are from Berger Motorsports. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the company, they've mainly been known for their JB4 modules, but they've been around for over a decade, specializing in parts for German and Japanese cars, and their products have always been pretty good quality. Now, for me, I've used their parts a lot in the past, especially their wheel spacers. I actually ran a set on my E9335i when I had them, and this one specifically is going to be their newest version. It's their lightweight wheel spacer. As you guys can see from the cutouts, this is made of solid aluminum and also is anodized in black. Particularly what I really liked about these spacers, besides it being an easy way to improve the overall stance of your car, is just really the overall quality. Now, these spacers are also hub centric. Now, this is going to be able to mimic your OEM hubs, and it's going to give you a vibration free ride, especially when mounted to the car. Now, for me, wheel spacers may not seem like a big mod, but it does really improve the overall look. As you guys can see, looking at the car from stock, it really sits in, and this is really going to bring the wheels out. Now, for my application specifically, I went with their 13mm spacers in the front and their 15mm spacers for the rear. Now, they offer a variety of widths. You can get anything from 10 to 15. It's really going to vary depending on your preference or choice and also your ride height. But for our application specifically, especially because we're going to be lowering the car, I decided to go with these. I think these are a nice option, and it's really going to improve the overall looks. Now, to get things started and show you what's included in the kit, obviously you have the wheel spacers. They come as a pair. You also have a packet of anti-seize lubricant. Now, this is to ensure that the spacers don't seize on the hub. What I really like, especially about the kits, if you do buy 2 sets, you do get a free wheel pin. Now, this is just to make mounting of the wheels much easier. If you guys don't have one of these, trust me, it comes really handy, especially if you're working by yourself. And lastly, what I do love about each of these kits is that it comes with a full set of concentric floating seat lug bolts. Now, these are pretty cool. I do like the unit design of it. What this basically offers is a floating washer that comes right here, and it basically allows for you to have a more secure fit, especially when torquing down your wheels. Now, they're also zinc plated for corrosion resistance, and also you can get them in black. Now, as I said, this is an essential mod, especially for those of you who are going to be keeping your stock wheels. For me, I do love the stock look of the OEM wheels, so I'm going to be rocking them for a while. I do want to see what it looks like with the wheels sticking out more flush. What I do love about Berger is they have easy user guides that you can actually download on their website. This for us is going to be pretty straightforward. You really just have to jack up your car, remove the wheels, clean the hub, and install the spacers. About to go ahead and install these, but one thing I wanted to highlight, especially with the overall design, something that a lot of people may not even notice, is that these specific spacers come with these little notches in between. Now, if you guys don't know what these are for, this is just for ease of use when removing them. You can get like a little flat head in there, and I really think this is an overall cool design feature that a lot of spacers on the market don't have. So this is a cool option that I really like that they added. front is complete, as you guys can see. Much better. Obviously, we're not going to get the full look until we lower the car, but man, oh man, this is looking good so far. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with the rear of the car and then show you what the final stance looks like. Okay. That's gonna do it for today's install. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now overall, really impressed and really pleased with how the spacers turned out. I think the wheels sit much better and overall more flush with the body lines of the car. Overall, pretty simple. I've really been loving the quality of the products that Burger Motorsports has been producing, and the spacers are a good testament for the quality and fitment. Now if you guys are interested in running these spacers, I am going to be leaving some details down below on how you can purchase them. They do have a variety of fitment options, not only for the G body but also for the F and the E chassis bodies as well. Guys, take a look at it. Man, this thing is just really nice. Now, we're not done in our fitment journey. We still have suspension to work on with the car. As you guys would have seen from my last video going over the details and plans for the build, we are going to be going full speed ahead. We're doing all the mods aesthetically and performance wise. Now I will say, for those of you who are going to be running the stock wheels and going to be lowering the car, you are going to run into some rubbing issues, especially because you're offsetting the geometry of how the wheels are supposed to sit inside the fender wall. Now I did notice a little bit of rubbing, especially when I'm reversing and turning the car to the left, but that's supposed to be expected, and we are going to be having a solution for that in an upcoming video, so you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that. But overall, again, as I said, really satisfied with how the car looks right now. I think it does has that right amount of flush, both on the front and also the back of the car, as you guys can see. And definitely when we put on the suspension and reduce this wheel gap that we really need to improve, the car is going to sit so much better. As you guys know, we are going to be doing a set of wheels, but overall, once we get the car lowered, I think it's going to look fantastic, especially in photos and video. But not much else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Huge shout out to Burger Motorsports. If you guys are interested, make sure you give them a follow. Link will be in the description down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more geared up content, and until then guys, we're gone.